If there's one thing that we have learned in the last 2 years is the importance of having a healthy immune system. Greetings everybody, my name is Joanne Shearer Parkin. I'm a registered dietitian, master's level nutritionist, here to talk to you about proactive immunity versus a reactive recovery. My first question to you is, what have you been doing in the last 2 years to promote a healthy immune system? Well, one thing that I've been doing, in fact, in probably about the last 6 months or so, is I have been taking daily wellness from LifeVantage. I call it my 5 to Thrive. The 5 ingredients in daily wellness are designed to enhance and promote all 3 components of your immune system. So let's talk about those 3 components. So the first one is the immune system that you're born with. That's called your innate immune system. But as you get older, that declines with age. So that's where the second component of your immune system takes over. That's called your acquired or your adaptive immune system. Now this immune system produces antibodies. That's the B cells of your immune system, right? Produce those antibodies. The T cells of your adaptive immune system, the T memory cells, that provides you very long-lasting immunity, actually, and many times for a lifetime. Think of, chickenpox when you get that as a kid. The T memory cells of your adaptive immune system remember that virus when it comes knocking again, and it protects you. Now, the last component of your immune system that is by far probably the most important is your barrier immune system. That is the gut, the skin. That's also called your microbiome. Because 70% of your immunity resides within your gut microbiome, it's critically important to take care of your gut, right? Through a healthy diet with a variety of fiber. Avoid adding extra antibiotics at all costs. For one thing, that's going to really kill off and destroy your microbiome. So if you can reduce your use of those, that's fantastic. Also, I take, to promote a healthy gut, I take prebiotics and probiotics. So the probiotics are the live microorganisms that you put into your gut to feed your gut, right, and help to populate the good, healthy microbes, right? The prebiotic is kind of like the fertilizer, and that's going to promote the growth of these guys. So let's get started by looking more in depth at the 5 ingredients in daily wellness. Now, the first one is vitamin C. Vitamin C is critically important for collagen formation, for wound healing, as an antioxidant, right? And also for promoting a healthy immune system. There's about, the recommended dietary allowance, about 150 milligrams of vitamin C in daily wellness. Second ingredient is vitamin D. When you think of vitamin D, most people think of strong bones, right? But vitamin D plays an essential role in your immune system. It seems particularly beneficial for your respiratory health. People that live in northern climates tend to get deficient over the winter time, and that's why they believe, and researchers are thinking, is that vitamin D deficiency is important for a healthy respiratory system and to boost up your immune system during the winter time. So we have right around 200 international units within daily wellness. Third ingredient is zinc. I call zinc the do-everything mineral. It is essential and important for over 100 different enzymes and enzymatic functions within your body. Plays a role also during wound healing and critically important during pregnancy. But recently, zinc has also been recognized as important for a healthy immune system. So there is 10 milligrams in here, right about the recommended dietary allowance of zinc in this wonderful drink. Now, the fourth ingredient in Daily Wellness is elderberry extract. Now, elderberry extract has been around for centuries and has been used for health and wellness for a very long time. But in the last 50 years, there's also been a really generous amount of research conducted on elderberry extract showing that it's super important for your immune system and your respiratory health. In fact, if you go to a website that is a database of all peer-reviewed scientific research, it's called PubMed.gov, P as in Paul, U-B as in boy, M-E-D, PubMed.gov. You'll find over 1,300 research articles on elderberry extract. And the last ingredient I want to talk about is a patented fermented yeast extract. Now, this ingredient has a really interesting backstory. It all started 60 years ago on a farm in the Midwest, where a farmer noted that his cattle were healthier when he fed them fermented grains. That led him to start a feed company. So let's fast forward years later, and they noted that the employees who worked in the manufacturing facility of this feed company had very healthy, robust immune systems. They rarely got sick. They rarely submitted insurance claims, right? So this led the feed company to partner with a biotech company, and they brought a fermented yeast product to market for human consumption. And what makes me excited about this ingredient is the amount of research on it. 7 preclinical studies and 8 human clinical trials showing that it promotes a healthy respiratory system, and particularly, they call it the gut-lung axis, because it also promotes a healthy gut microbiome. Because there's something special about this fermented yeast extract. It contains something called postbiotics, the newest strategy I see in gut health. Postbiotics are live microorganisms that are usually they're fermented or they're processed in a specific way to promote bioactive compounds. These microorganisms are then inactivated, but all of the health benefits are retained. So there's no live yeast in this. The yeast has been inactivated. But there's some other essential nutrients that are in this fermented yeast extract. They are beta-glucans, polyphenols, and sterols, full complex of B vitamins, amino acids, trace minerals, and fiber. I call it high octane fuel for your immune system. Now, Daily Wellness comes in a container like this. It's a powder, and you add it to 8 ounces of water, just stir it up. It is absolutely delicious. Yum. Oh, that's my wellness cocktail that I take every day, and I will never go a day without it. So if you've been invited to watch this video as a guest, get back to the person who invited you and find out more about Daily Wellness, how you can get started with proactive immunity versus reactive recovery. So thank you for joining me. Bye-bye.